Namo Namaha students. Today in this tutorial we will be learning very important topic of Sanskrit grammar, that is compounds or samas. First let us see some sentences. Hanuman Ramasya bhaktah asit. It means Hanuman was devotee of Rama. Now instead of saying Ramasya bhaktah, I can club these two words into one, that is Rama bhaktah. So, Hanuman Rama bhaktah asit. This clubbing of two words is called compound. It is called samasa. Let us see another sentence. Rashtratvajah chakrena ankitah asti. It means national flag is marked with wheel. Now instead of saying chakrena ankitah, I can club these two words chakrena and ankitah into one, that is chakrankitah. Chakrankitah. So my sentence will be Rashtratvajah chakrankitah asti. This clubbing of two words is called compound. It is samasa. So this clubbing of two or more words is called samasa. It is compound, and their separation, that is dissolution, is called vigraha or samasa vigraha. Now let us go through list of some compounds and their dissolutions. Here we have dissolutions and here we have compounds of these dissolutions. Now let us try to match them. Compound of netrabhyam hinah will be netrahinah. Netrahinah. Similarly, Krishnah sarpah will be compounded as Krishna sarpah. Ganeshasya utsavah will be compounded as Ganeshotsavah. Ganeshotsavah. Compound of gruham gatah will be gruhagatah. Gruhagatah. Compound of granthanam alayah will be granthalayah. You can easily do this on the basis of similar words that are in dissolution as well as in compound. This means that you can identify the members of compounds. Now if you see, the case terminations of former constituents get disappeared while forming compound words. That means in netrahinah, this bhyam, that is instrumental dual termination, got disappeared. Similar with Krishnah sarpah. That means while forming compound of Krishnah sarpah, this nominative singular termination got disappeared and we got compound Krishna sarpah. Similar in other examples too. This means whenever we make compounds, the case terminations of former constituents get disappeared. On the other hand, whenever we dissolve any compound, we have to add case terminations to the former constituent. So, this use of one word instead of two or more words is called samas. This word samas is derived from sam plus asa. Sam plus asa, where sam is prefix and asa is root. This itself means to compound or to club. Now let us understand some basic rules of compound. First rule is two or more constituents come together to form compound as per their meaning. As per their meaning. Now this rule is very important because while making compound, there has to be some relation between two words. Those two words should be compatible with each other. Then only compound can be formed. Now this rule is very important because while making compound, there has to be some or the other relation between two words. Those words should be compatible with each other. Then only compound can be formed. Our next rule is first constituent of compound is called Purvapada. Purvapada. while last constituent is called Uttarapada. Uttarapada. Next rule is, in compound, constituents like pronouns etc. are included but not verbs. So, in any compound, verb will never be used. Next rule is, as we have seen earlier, case termination of Purvapada gets disappeared while making compound. Next rule is, rules of Sandhi are also observed if they are necessary. For example, we have dissolution Granthanam Alayah. Now we want to make compound of these two words. First, we will remove this case termination. So we get two words, Grantha and Alayah. Now here, by rule of Savarna Dirgha Sandhi, we get our compound, that is Granthalayah. Granthalayah. So here we have used this rule of Sandhi in order to get our compound. These are certain basic rules which are observed while making compound. Now the question is, why we should use compounds? Because of use of compounds, our sentence construction becomes precise and compact too. Our language becomes rich and attractive. These compounds add beauty to language. So we must use compound. Now there are four main types of compound. These samasas are broadly classified into four main types. These types are created according to importance given to Purvapada or Uttarpada in compound. Now let us see what are the types of samasa. First type is Avyayi Bhava. Avyayi Bhava. It is called Purvapada Pradhana. Purvapada Pradhana. That is, in this particular type of compound, Purvapada, first constituent, is very important. It is predominant one. Second type is Tatpurusha. Tatpurusha. This particular compound is Uttarapada Pradhana. Uttarapada Pradhana. It means here in this type of compound, Uttarapada, that means last constituent, has importance. Third type is Dvandva. Dvandva. It is considered as Ubhayapada Pradhana. Ubhayapada Pradhana. Ubhaya means both. So in this particular type of compound, Purvapada and Uttarpada both are important. Both are predominant. The last type of compound is Bahuvrihi. 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 This last type of compound is called Anyapada Pradhana. Anyapada Pradhana. It means that some third element other than Purvapada and Uttarapada has importance. So in this way, types of samas are created on the basis of importance given to constituents of compound. We will learn these types of samas in the next tutorial.